Hello everyone and welcome back to Spintires with your host, Hardtruck1. Hello! Alrighty. So, unfortunately I have not seen any comments either for or against doing a night run. But I kind of figured, okay, well, you know what? Maybe we'll just go ahead and do a night run. So I think that's what we're going to just do. We're just going to work the night. So let's get the old truck fired up here. Oop, we don't need to get our cart packed up. There we are. Get ourselves situated. Throw on our lights. Alrighty. Oop, I hit the wrong button. One. Alright. So, like I said in the last one, we're going to run back here to this kiosk. We're going to scoop up another set of 6 points here. We're going to run it down to this objective down here. And then, like I said, after we get done with that one, we're going to pack up everything. Well, the truck that we're in, and then the truck that we have sitting over here. We're going to go over here to this log kiosk, and we're going to load a few logs from it. The last little bit of logs from it, and deliver them to our objectives. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Turn off the brake, reverse. Oop, we're touching something. Can't see back there. I think we can just drive over the top of these because the road's just right here. Alrighty. Here we go. Throw the differential on, so I will not drive on. Roll up the hill. Yep. So anyway, so how's everybody doing? The trail's getting a little muddy as we go back. Of course, and then again, that's kind of predictable with this game. After all, it does say spin tires in the title. You ain't mudding if you're not spinning tires, I guess. But like I said, I mean, I still stand at the fact that it's like, you know, where's this mud coming from if there hasn't been any rain? So anyway, so we're gonna get over here on the road. We're gonna get back to the other log kiosk. Shut all that stuff off since we're on hard pack now. Oh, pardon me. And this should be a fairly easy run this time, because I mean, well, maybe the second part of this may very well be the hardest part, or no, the second run may very well be the hardest run, because we've got to go through quite a lot of terrain that is probably quite muddy and everything, and all that other good junk. So I'm gonna get straightened out. Then I will unpack. Oop. Wrong way. Get over here. Dang it. The reason why I keep locking the lights, the the parking brake is because I just got done playing Farming Sim with a mod called Drive Control, and you use the space bar in that to change directions. Unfortunately, the space bar in this game is to activate the brake. Alright, let's unpack the car. Drive forward so it'll straighten out. There we go. Now we'll kind of center this one with that truck right about there, I think. Alright. Let's go ahead and shut the lights off. We'll shut the engine off. Switch over to that one. Switch to this cam. Start up the truck. Hit number 3. Alright. There we go. Right. Large log. Go. Kind of an interesting set of lights on this view. Okay. So, I'm not exactly, and I'm sorry, I'm being quiet because I'm trying to, I'm concentrating on what buttons to press with this game, because it kind of gets a little picky if you don't press the right buttons. And what I was going to say is I'm not sure exactly how many logs it takes to actually fill this thing up, to make this thing an actual load. But we'll do like, I don't know. We'll do quite a few before, whoops, that hit the ground. Let's get that a little bit better up on the truck. Gotta go up, over. There we go. Now we can drop it. And it rolls right into where we want it. Nice. Oh. Yeah, so there's been a lot of controversy about, I mean, this game is not particularly new, but I guess there's been a lot of controversy with the crane operating here. Some people don't like the crane. Other people love the crane or something. Oh, hang on just a second. Okay, folks, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Had to take it though. So, all right. Where was we? All right. I don't know exactly how many logs this takes. Did you get up and over? Thank you. That log is not straight by any means. Let's see if it'll drop in. It did. And this is kind of the annoying part about doing this in the dark. You really can't tell where the logs are setting. I think you know, and that's probably not because of the game. That's just because of the you know, different things. Like, you know, stuff is always harder at night. I mean, you try to do stuff gently at night, or you don't do stuff quite as quick in the night as you do, as you can do in daylight. Case in point is it's like filling this truck. I mean, if this was the daylight, I could tell, you know, if the log is going to go in correctly or not. Now, right now, it's kind of a guessing game. Like, okay, well, do I have it in the right position? Do I have it in the correct enough spot or anything? Stuff like that. So, I think we're going to do a couple more logs, and then we're going to load it up. And what I mean by a couple more logs is this log, and then one more log after this, I think, and then we'll see if the truck will latch onto them, and then we'll be headed off for the next objective. Crane kind of straight. There we are. Now, Jesus, we're starting to get daylight. Well, you know what that means. We may actually have to continue this another time. Let me check and see how long this one went. Oh. You know what? We'll do this. We'll get this load to this objective, and then I'll call it an episode. Go outside cam, go around. Alright. Let's see. Oh, go fire it up. Okay, we can pack it up. Alright. So we're gonna get this log. We're gonna get this set out and about. We're gonna bring it all the way down and to our objective. Keep hitting the wrong button to do that. So yay, we worked all the way through the night. Like I said, we'll get this load down to the objective, and we'll probably call that the EPs. We'll call that good for this one. Next episode, we'll get everything changed over to the other objective, or to the other log kiosk. In that one, I'm going to go to the garage and switch this one out. Switch this long log cart out for just the small log cart. so that way we don't have to do so many logs, which is probably fine, because though we can do more logs with this one, but I'm just thinking about our time, kicking everything because it's pretty muddy here. So far we really haven't had to use too much fuel. To move the logs. Of course, again, we haven't really technically got stuck with the logs, so we don't have to. So we have that to look forward to, is to get stuck with a load of logs and then have to come rescue it with either another truck, or see if we can get ourselves pulled out and everything. So now I'm going to do a little bit of a kind of a thought thing in the middle of this run. I'm going to take and say, well, what do I think with Spintires? Well, as I've said before, there are certain areas of the game that I would love to see a little bit different style of mechanic on it. Now, don't get me wrong, I like this game. Really like this. Oh, that was close. I really love this game. There are some improvements that would need to be done to it to make it a great game. Case in point, the mud. The mud mechanic, I think, is just a little odd. I mean, when you stay in an area for long... Oh, wow. We're almost getting stuck here. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. When you stay in an area for long enough, or you drive over the top of an area long enough, you seem to get... It seems that terrain starts turning into mud, and it starts... and it gets worse as you go through an area. And all this other stuff. That, to me, is kind of a weird mechanic. Because, number one, how is the mud being made anyway? I mean, your tires are not making the mud because there's no water to make the mud with. And another thing is the trucks... I'm going to say some of the trucks seem a little overpowered. Case in point, this truck and that other army truck, they seem a little bit overpowered in the mud. I mean, granted, I have tried to pull the medium cart log up a hill in the hill map. It's hard. But those are my only two gripes with the game. Other than that, overall, it's a great game. So, alrighty. So here we go. We're going to drop this. Cool. So, with that, I'm going to pack up the cart. And we're going to call it an episode. So, anyway, I kind of hope you enjoyed this episode. It's probably a little bit shorter than the other one, but it was supposed to be just a night run, and we've kind of gotten into the morning of the next day. I didn't know that the night was going to be so short, so that's kind of why this one's kind of so short. But anyway, I still hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next... no. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. we'll continue going. We'll continue in the next episode. We'll move all of the trucks. We'll reconfigure this truck and then move all the trucks over to the other log kiosk. And hopefully, maybe, we can get the objectives done in the next episode. If not, there will be one more episode after that. So, anyway, I'm Hardtruck1. This is Spintires. And I see you in the next episode. Laters.